Angel and Andrew grew up together in the same small town. As children, they would race through the fields, laugh under the baobab tree, and dream about their future. Their love was innocent but deep. Everyone in the village knew that one day, they would be together. But Angel's mother had other plans. She didn't believe in love, only wealth. And Andrew? He was a simple man, a hard worker, but not rich. So, when a wealthy and handsome businessman named Alex asked for Angel's hand, her mother didn't hesitate. Angel cried, begged, and pleaded, but her mother's words were final. You will marry Alex, and you will have a good life. Heartbroken, Angel was forced into a lavish wedding. Andrew, shattered by the love of his life being taken from him, tried to move on. He married Lucy, a beautiful woman, but their love was never like what he had with Angel. Lucy was different. She enjoyed luxury but hated responsibilities. Even before she became pregnant, she rarely cooked or cleaned. After her pregnancy, it became worse. Andrew found himself cooking, cleaning, and taking care of everything while his wife lay in bed all day. It wasn't the life he had imagined. Despite her forced marriage, Angel couldn't deny that Alex was a good husband. He loved her deeply, treated her like a queen, and gave her everything she could ever want. When she became pregnant, he spoiled her even more. She craved unusual foods late at night, and he never hesitated to get them for her. Slowly, she started feeling something for him, not the passion she had with Andrew, but something steady and real. But happiness doesn't last forever. Alex's ex, Tari, was a woman who never accepted rejection. She had lost Alex to Angel, but she wasn't going to let him go that easily. With her friend Cynthia, she plotted to destroy their marriage. If I can't have him, neither can she. They started spreading rumors, sending fake messages, and making Angel believe Alex was cheating. They manipulated her emotions, planting doubt in her mind. Soon, arguments started between Angel and Alex. Their once peaceful home became a battlefield of accusations and tears. Angel left the house to her parents' house. Alex, unable to handle the stress, turned to alcohol. One night, after drinking too much, Alex returned home only to find himself alone with Angel's mother. She had come to visit but ended up staying longer due to the rising tensions in the house. Seeing him vulnerable, she made her move. After few days of staying in her parents' house, her father persuaded her to forgive her husband and return home. Angel listened to her father and decided to come back to her husband's house. The next morning, Angel walked into the worst sight imaginable, her husband and her own mother in each other's arms in their matrimonial bed. Her world shattered. The pain was unbearable. The betrayal was too deep. Her body couldn't handle the emotional wreckage, and before she knew it, she collapsed. When she woke up, the doctor gave her the news she had lost her baby. Alex, realizing what he had done, fell to his knees. He had destroyed the one thing he loved most. Angel left him, unable to bear the sight of him anymore. Alex blamed Angel's mother for everything that happened and for ruining his perfect home and drive her away and threatened to kill her if he ever see her at his house again. At the same time, Andrew, too, was drowning in his own misery. His wife, Lucy, barely cared for him. Their house was a mess. His life was nothing like he had dreamed. Both men, one who had love but lost it, and the other who had responsibility without love, were broken. But love is a strange thing. After few weeks, Angel's father visited Alex's house and returned the dowry, stating that Angel had moved on and don't want to be his wife again. Alex begged and begged but to no avail. After few days of the dowry incident, Alex's dad advised him to marry another girl, and that it seemed his wife had moved on, but Alex refused, saying he loved his wife and believed she will come back. After months of separation, Angel found herself thinking about Alex. He had hurt her, yes. He had betrayed her in the worst way. But she also remembered the man who had taken care of her, who had loved her, who had done everything to make her happy. She met him one last time, expecting to feel anger. But when she saw him, thin, tired, broken, she saw the man who had truly loved her. And so, against all odds, she forgave him. Together, they started again, stronger than before. Meanwhile, in another scene, Angel's childhood friend, Andrew was having issue with his wife Lucy. One day unexpectedly she packed her belonging and left before he could come back from work. He was shocked to see the house empty. He sits alone in his living room, deep in thought. His wife had left their home without a word or his consent. Then his friend John visited him to inform him. He saw his wife on the roadside with her belonging and asked if he drive her away or they have a fight. Then he explained he didn't, he just came back to see that she had gone. His friend advised him to go and bring her back, but he refused, saying, she has to learn her lesson. A few days later, his wife returns, visibly remorseful, gently placing her hands on her pregnant belly. She stands at the doorstep, her eyes filled with regret as she begs for forgiveness. He watches her in silence before finally embracing her, accepting her back into his life. Later, a warm and loving scene unfolds. She has become a changed woman, dedicated to her husband and their home. She is now cradling a newborn baby boy in her arms, happiness radiating from her face as they celebrate their new beginning together. Because love isn't perfect. It's not always easy. But sometimes, even through betrayal and pain, love finds a way. The end. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Thanks for watching.